Hey there, my name is Amy Roble and I am with Embroidery Plus. And guess what? Expo is coming up and I want to say how much fun I had last year at the Expo. I made some great connections, I made some great friends, and you want to be there. I can't tell you, be there, Expo coming up.
Hi there, I'm Jerry from White Raven Productions. I highly recommend coming out August 24th for the EOCC Expo. Last year, I had a booth and got significant traffic, a lot of really interesting clientele, and I probably made 10 times the money that I invested back within a year. So please come out, join us, and participate in the networking in the community locally.
Hi, I'm Esty Santoni with Viva Agency. We are a full-service digital marketing company. I'm really excited about the Business Expo, getting to know other businesses in the community and also connecting with potential clients, right? For those who have questions about Google, how does that work? Or their website or social media, all of these questions that aren't quite clear for many people, we can answer them. We're also giving away free website audits. So if you have any questions about your business's website and you just want to know exactly where you stand, free website audits. We'll see you out there at the Business Expo, August 24th.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the East Orlando Chamber of Commerce Business Expo. I want to call it our webinar or our podcast. So my name is Andrew Cole. I'm the president CEO of East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to be guiding you through your questions, your answers, giveaways. We've got all kinds of fun stuff and get you engaged and ready to go for our 11th annual Business Expo on August 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel. But we want to get you started, and we want to put up, you saw a hashtag just pop up at hashtag EOCC Biz Expo Tix 2022. But we also are going to be giving away prizes and some tickets to the event. So we want you to put in a post as you come on this at hashtag EOCC Biz Expo Tickets that you can win some sets of tickets throughout today's podcast. So just to let you know, this is our 11th annual. This is bigger and better than ever. We're at the Doubletree Hotel off of in Lee Vista, off of the Cimarron and 555 Hazeltine National Drive. We're going to be there from 5 to 8. We have over 147 exhibitors that will be there, members of the chambers, non-members coming out to network, to meet people, to showcase their products and services that are there. And so with that, I want to introduce my partner in crime here, our chair of the Business Expo, Miss Laura Miller, who is the community specialist for Charitable Foundation of North America, who is our chair. She and I have been working together on this along with a team of others. So welcome, Laura. Thank you for joining us today. I really am looking forward to talking to folks about the Expo.
Hey, thanks, Andrew. It has been so much fun preparing this year's event, and we're so excited that we are sold out at 147 exhibitors. This is going to be a fantastic event. It's the largest one we've ever done. We've got some great new things happening that we're going to share throughout our presentation today, but we hope that you're going to be able to come, invite your family and friends to join us at this event. As we said, we're going to be giving away some tickets here during the event here, but that hashtag is EOCC BIZ EXPO TIX. So EOC Biz Expo Tix TIX. So put that in the chat area and you can go in for the drawings for different tickets to come. If you don't get those, you can use that little QR code on my screen and you can purchase some extra tickets there.
Yep. So keep those handy. We've got a lot to go. We're going to bring on some experts and some folks that have participated so you can get an idea of what to expect. Like I said, Laura, I'm so excited. You guys have really helped to build this year. 147 exhibitors. This is more than we had last year. We had 115, I think, last year.
About 115 last year. And we're up to 147. And we already have like 50 volunteers signed up to help us with this event too.
Exactly. And I'm so excited. We're on a countdown. We're on the 24th. We are really just days away from getting that and getting everybody connected. So we want to let everybody know what's going on and kind of get things going. But we've got a special thing happening prior to this event. First time ever. Do you want to hit that one for me?
We have our very own job fair. We were so excited to be adding this on to the event this year. That'll happen right prior to the expo, that we have some of our members and other people that are going to be out there looking for the fabulous employees that I know they're out there in the East Orlando area. And our great friend Roger Lear from Orlando Jobs will be heading this up for us. So Andrew, you bring Roger in with us.
I think we're ready to jump Rogers in for this.
Hey, Roger.
Oh, there he is. Oh, having a sound issue. Hold on. Technical difficulties always happen on these, but we're excited about doing this. This is one of the first times on this side of town as we're getting Roger connected. So Roger Lear, you are the co-founder of OrlandoJobs.com and Lear and Associates. So welcome.
Yep, great to be here, and just so excited that the Business Expo, when you think about it, you have 147 vendors there. They all need people to work and grow. Human capital is your most important asset that you can have in a business, and to combine it with a career fair with significant employers the morning of is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited because, this focuses on folks on this side of town. Mm-hmm. They don't necessarily have to go over, and you put on some of the largest job fairs in Central Florida market. So we're really excited having you as a partner on this to help us execute this. But to be able to focus on folks that want to stay in this side of town or work in some of the arenas that are here. So tell us a little bit about what people should expect at a job fair, and what are some best practices and things that we ought to look at for that?
Yeah, there's a lot of different things, and certainly as we get closer to the event, you can go to the East Orlando website and register, and then we'll be able to send you out a lot of this information as well. But when you go to a job fair, the number one thing that you have to recognize is you get as many mini interviews as you want. And when you walk up to that booth, the person, the employer, that's a live human being, not a robot, not a website, knows one thing about you. They know how you look and what's your enthusiasm level. And then you get a chance to speak. And if you prepare yourself there as well, you can make a great first impression. And, in today's world, most companies have jobs that are awesome. For instance, Brightline's going to be there. The Sheriff's Office is going to be there. Duke Energy. We have these great companies that are going to be there. You have no idea if you're not prepared to know what jobs they might have. But the one thing that you do know is that if you look great and you're enthusiastic, so many companies these days are training people where they might be missing skills, because most companies are really hiring your soft skills. So that's why job fairs today are more important than ever in this technology world.
No, you've done so many things to help members and folks that are job seekers. And now we've got our employers that are going to be there. And just to reiterate, we're going to be at the DoubleTree again, just before our event from 11 o'clock until 2 p.m. Featuring about 25 exceptional Central Florida employers that will be available for folks to find work. And so with that, you said to dress to impress, but there's a good reason also to be dressed for impress. If you want to talk a little bit about that, because we got a special promo and an opportunity for all of the folks that are attending the job fair, and it's free for anybody to come out to it. So do you want to hit a little piece on that with that?
Yeah, one of the things that's so important on your online image is your headshot, believe it or not. And if you go anywhere and you get a professional headshot done, it can cost anywhere from $250 and above to get it done the right way. Joey, the guy that's going to be doing the headshots at the job fair on the 24th, not only is there's no cost to you, but he's an outstanding photographer. And you can certainly spice up not only your LinkedIn profiles, but anything else that you would want to use that headshot for, and put your image out there. So it's good stuff. And again, it's no cost.
So, Roger,
No
what would you
cost.
recommend for people to wear? Should they be in a suit? Should they be in a bright colors? What's a good
Yeah,
thing to do in a headshot?
it's a fantastic question because it determines on what your image is and what your job is. And the day of the suit and tie is almost not even there anymore, right? But if you're going to be a lawyer or something like that, you might want to be dress up in a suit and tie. But outstanding business casual and even a little bit brighter colors really make for good headshots. And Joey being a great photographer, there's so many ways to move your head and this and that and lighting and everything else. They'll make you look beautiful. And and that's really there. But it really all depends on what you're going after. If you're a computer programmer, you're not going to wear a suit, right? But I wouldn't suggest a t-shirt either. But a nice golf shirt, something like that. But whatever you're comfortable in, and it'll just enhance your profiles wherever you put those.
I always think it's got to represent you and your personality, because I've done the whole suit and, the right shirt and everything, and I was uncomfortable.
Sure.
And it came out in the picture. You could see that I was not comfortable in what I was wearing. So I agree with you. Wear something that is comfortable for you, and it's going to show. I think a little bit of color, if that's your thing. That's a great part to bring some of your pizzazz and personality out. If it's a bright tie or if it's a shirt underneath a black jacket or whatever that case may be, something that maybe highlights your eyes even, that makes your eyes pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
Shows your personality.
Yeah.
That's right.
So how many resumes would you recommend people to bring when they're coming to a job fair?
Well, for this one, bring 25. There's no printer on site, and everyone always runs out of their resumes. But you want to get your resume in the hands of pretty much everybody, even if you don't know what the company does. And that's one of those things that you can prepare early on in getting ready for this job fair and making sure your resume is optimized to the types of jobs that you're looking for.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's important to do that. So what are there any other key information that you feel that a job seeker needs to have prior to coming to the event? Is there anything that they should pre-prep for besides looking good and having their resume ready to go?
Yeah, the number one thing I do believe, the dressing is important. Your soft skills, your enthusiasm. I mean, that overrides almost everything else, believe it or not. But the one thing that a job seeker is the kiss of death is when you walk up to an employer and just say, "I'm just looking for a job. What do you have open?" And that is easily. I can challenge that every single day because we'll give you the list of companies that will be there, and you'll be able to go and research the jobs that they currently have open. And that in itself, especially with companies you know nothing about, may get you excited because they're going to have jobs in marketing. They're going to have jobs in accounting. They're going to have jobs in customer service. They're going to have jobs in all kinds of different things. You think about Brightline being there, right? What kind of jobs does Brightline have, right? I bet you nobody knows.
Yeah.
But they have every single type of job you can imagine because they're a full-fledged business. But if you didn't know, you might just say, I don't know what's up there. But if you walked up to any of these employers and said, "Hey, I noticed you had a graphic design position open, and that's what I do. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?" You've hit a home run out of the ballpark.
Right.
So, go ahead, Laura. I mean, I was going to go ask. Once you've met these folks and you kind of had that 30-second, minute and a half worth of discussion in hand, a business card. What's good protocol for a job seeker to do any follow up, or what's the next step?
Yeah, the most important step is make sure you get that business card. A lot of times those employers, those recruiters will say, "Oh, I don't have any more." And that's true. They probably don't. And then they'll say, "Go online and fill out the thing," and then you'll never be heard from again. So you can't allow that to happen. What you want to do is, if they don't have a card, take their name and get their email address And if you can get their phone number too. But as soon as you get back, if it's a
Right.
job, for instance, like that graphic design job, if it's a job that you really want, reference the conversation, let them know how interested you are. They're all going to make you go online at some point and fill out the application. So go ahead and get that knocked out and do it from a desktop computer and make sure it's in there. So when you follow up with them within 6 hours of the job fair, you can say, hey, I filled out the online application. We talked about the graphic design position. I'm super excited after talking to you and researched all about your company and love to interview with you whenever you can make that happen. And that's a big thing.
I think maybe one more tip I was thinking about. I haven't been to a job fair for myself in years, and culture and things have changed. Leave that cell phone in the car or turn it off.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than having a conversation about getting a job and the phone's ringing and ringing and ringing, or your text is going off, your family text is going off, and you're getting 6 texts at once. I say turn your phone off or leave it in the car so you're not tempted to be standing in a corner looking at your phone.
True. Excellent.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Well, I think we need to kind of wrap it up. I think, Roger, this
Yeah.
is so excited. We'll see everybody on the
very good.
24th from 11 to 2 for the job fair. The same place at the DoubleTree by Hilton at the airport. It's going to be the same areas as we're going to have the expo. So this is going to be first from 11 to 2 with the headshots and with all the different employee agencies that's looking for people. So we'll have that information on the chamber webpage and also on Orlando Jobs, the list of who's coming. Is that correct there, Roger? Fantastic.
We'll do that, and we'll also put out a video to get people even more prepared for it. So
Great. So
good
that
stuff.
gives you some time to
Thanks,
look at that. But we got a prize to give away, I believe, Andrew.
Yeah, we've got, we need you. If you have not, if you've joined us, please use hashtag EOCC Biz Expo TIX to win. And let's do a drawing here, folks. So we've got a little bit of a lead time. So let's see if we can get a winner for a pair of tickets to the Business Expo. All right, we have a winner.
It's going to hit draw. Oh, who's going to land on? Trisha Cook. Start
All
down.
right.
Yay.
Make sure that we've got her contact information there. So Trisha, we'll have somebody reach out to you here. Tisha, my bad. We want to make sure that we got your contact information. We can put you on the guest list and email you tickets that you can collect and print and bring out to the expo, and we'll also have those there.
Hey,
So,
Andrew, before we move on to our next guest on here, could you just tell us a little bit, what does the East Orlando Chamber do?
Well, the East Orlando Chamber, we are your business advocate. So if there is anything that's happening within businesses here in the east side of Orange County, basically everything east of I-4, we're here to help you, whether it's an issue with government, whether it's local or state. We can be an advocate, or maybe it's an ordinance. Maybe there's things that you need to let folks know. We're here to support you. We're here to help you get found. This is what the expo is, to get you an opportunity to be exposed to potential new clients, to showcase your products and services. So that's one. We're a community engager and a regional connector. So here we've got community coming into the event, and then to connect you with other businesses and other folks that are here that'll be at the expo. This is just a prime example of a one-stop shop where you can meet hundreds of people in about a 3-hour stint and go from there. And one of the fun things with this is you have a chance of winning a $500 gift card, a Visa gift card, when you come to the Business Expo. So I'd like to introduce our next guest.
Boy, I'm excited about having these new guests on, and these people are going to share with us what we're going to expect to see at the expo and what things that you can look forward to. And we have two amazing sponsors that's going to be joining us now. So we have from Duke Energy, we have Caroline's going to be joining us. And then our presenting sponsor is Walmart Business, and Ryan's going to be joining us. Hi.
All right, there they are. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
We are so excited to have you join us and be a part of the expo. Ryan, this is the first time that even we've had a presenting sponsor from Walmart Business. We're excited to have you. Thank you for doing this.
No, of course, we're happy to, we're very proud sponsors of the expo, and just excited to be involved with the East Orlando Chamber.
Oh, fantastic. You know, we're going to come back to you and ask you a few more questions about engagement and what we can look forward to from Walmart Business being there. But Caroline, you get to have one of the most amazing activities we have at the expo. You want to share with everybody what that game is?
Yes, it's actually bingo. And I call it the bingo networking card. And it's quite fun actually. Like Andrew was saying earlier, you have the opportunity to go to all these different tables and meet different people. It's like a giant networking. And bingo just makes it more fun, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to get your card. You're going to go to the different tables on this card and visit each and every business. The best part of this, though, is that not only do you get to meet these 25 businesses, you also get to meet the other 120 odd.
Yeah, right.
Right. My suggestion for playing this game is go in order. As far as the tables are concerned, you're going to get to each and every single one of them. You're going to be able to meet every single business and speak with every single business. And you won't miss them. You don't know how many people go around the whole room and go, I didn't see this table or I didn't see that table. So if you go in order, you're not going to miss anybody for sure. Another tip is make sure that you bring your business cards. I call it, this is like the giant, yes, this is the giant speed dating of business. You don't want to spend too much time on filling out your name, your phone number, all that information when you can just drop your business card in and you can have a quick conversation and go to the next person. So think about that. And the only other thing I want to suggest is, these 25 businesses that are on the business bingo card, think about that for next year. If you didn't get a chance to be on this bingo card this year, it's another incentive for people to come visit you at the table and speak to you a little bit longer. Think about that, call the chamber, ask them, hey, when are you guys going to sell these pieces? And maybe you'll get that chance too. So just my input, have fun with it. It is so much fun.
Do you want to share with them what the prize is going to be?
Yes, a $500 gift card. Yes.
Shopping.
Shopping all day long, and it's best when it's not your money. Your money.
And I'll give you another tip on that. When you have the program, there is a map with a list of all of the vendors. We can show a quick an overview from last year real quick. They got a video or a Photoshop of what it looks like, but go off the map, highlight where they are so you can make efforts of what's there, because there's a lot of people, a lot of tables. That's only 1/4 of what you have seen here. That's just a small aspect of the venue. So with that, map it out, highlight where you need to go, see the people to the left and right too, because there's great prizes. People have things they're giving away on each table that you have a chance to do that with things that we have. So
when you actually, when you get all 25 of those stamps, you have to have 25, not 5 in a row, 5 diagonally, 5 up and down. It's all 25 stamps, and only those businesses have the stamps. You can't go to anybody else. You're going to take that over to the Duke Energy tables. That's where you're going to go to get your name entered in for the $500 gift card. So make sure when you're done, you get the Duke Energy again. So you've already visited them once, get your stamp, go again and turn it in.
Yep. And then when you're there, you're going to get your information. You need to fill that out so that we know how to contact you. And we're going to draw the winner about 8 o'clock right at the end of the expo. You'll be able to then pick that up the following day. We'll be Facebook Living that and a lot of promotion with that. So we're looking forward to a number of winners to be able to win that prize.
So Ryan, why don't you share with us what's going on at the Walmart table that you're going to be having at the expo?
Yeah, absolutely. So Walmart Business, a lot of you may not have heard of Walmart Business, and that's because we're a new initiative within Walmart. It helps when Walmart is your first name when you're growing with the enterprise. But Walmart Business was really created under the notion of, Walmart has historically been serving directly the consumer, but we've had historically, we've had hundreds and hundreds of nonprofits, small business owners, entrepreneurs shopping at their local Walmart to get the items that they need to continue scaling their business. Nothing revolutionary, just the items that you found at your local Walmart. And when we looked internally, we found all those organizations. We found a lot of nonprofits that were doing that, and realized pretty quickly that there wasn't a streamlined process, or there wasn't an easy way for them to shop online from a Walmart perspective for their business. There wasn't a separate platform or shopping site directly, catered to fit the unique needs of an entrepreneur, a nonprofit, or a small business owner. So that's essentially what Walmart Business is, just the Walmart that you already know and love, just for your business. And what we do for business owners is just help them save a little more time, money, and hassle in buying those everyday items that they need, but two, making the connections to help scale their business. One way of doing that is partnering with organizations that, like the East Orlando Chamber, trying to give visibility to great institutions and organizations that are business advocates so they can get what they need to help scale their business. Another way of doing it is helping to point them in the right direction of how they can grow with Walmart specifically. And there's a number of different ways. If you sell items and you need assistance getting on the e-commerce site, introductions to our marketplace team. Walmart Business will eventually have a B2B specific marketplace team as well. If you're ready to hit the shelves of Walmart, what are the contacts with our supplier team or our supplier diversity team as well? So a number of different ways, all to help you scale and fuel your business. All the while, there's items that you need for your business. So Walmart Business is there. Yeah. Because of the US footprint, Walmart can get you the items that you need directly to your business in as fast as an hour or two. So when you're in a crunch, we can get you the goods that you need.
So I think I'm sorry, just one thing, Andrew. One thing I think people forget in business that time is money. Even shopping to get the supplies you need to run your business, time is money to do that. And this is one way to be efficient with your time and your direction. And you got people there that are specialists that can help you. So Andrew, you had a question there too.
Yeah, I just was going, the folks at the Walmart table there, the Walmart business table, will they be able to answer some questions for folks that are coming that may want to promote their business further through the Walmart Business platforms that you have, whether they're looking to sell products through the marketplace, try to get on the shelves if somebody has products for those? Are those, will you be there, or will your team be there to be able to help folks with those aspects?
Absolutely. I'm always there at the events that we sponsor, and I'm kind of the liaison to the internal teams across the Walmart enterprise from a B2B perspective. I used to lead up some business development efforts on the marketplace side, so I do have a lot of experience in helping to get online. And a lot of the events that we sponsor with, we usually bring on supplier diversity or constituent relations, some other folks within the B2B side of the Walmart enterprise to help provide that guidance that business owners that are attending events need and are looking for.
So there was a question that popped up earlier. What was the NFC card? Did somebody mention an NFC card? Nope. Okay.
I didn't get that one. So.
Oh, okay. It was on the chat. I was like, I didn't remember hearing the NFC card. So I was just trying to figure out what it was. It's just like a business card, but uses NFC. Oh, it went away. Somebody had to put it in there.
I think it's a digital business card where use your phone to tap the information, share the information. I think the new iPhone has that. We use a third party to help share digital business cards because we're trying to go green.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, I was just I don't.
So Ryan, you had mentioned off camera when we were starting that you have some specials and some incentives you're going to be doing. Are you willing to share some of that for the expo that you're looking to promote?
Yeah, absolutely. So, for all the attendees of the expo, we're giving off an extended trial to Walmart Business Plus, which just helps you get the items that you need quicker, get you access to additional savings when you're shopping with us on the platform. So if you're attending, stop by the Walmart Business booth or the table, and we'll take care of it.
That's fantastic. Yeah, gets people utilizing the service and learning more about what Walmart Business is.
Absolutely.
We love it. Just one final question here for you, Ryan, is why did you choose to sponsor this event? Why did you choose to be a part of the EOCC Biz Expo?
Yeah, absolutely. One, so I was actually I was in Miami at the time and wanted to connect with a few chambers in Florida, and I believe Trey on your team was very responsive, and we hit it off right away and kept those conversations going. But really, from a Walmart business perspective, so we soft launched last year. I've been a part of the team for about a year and a half. And one of my first initiatives was to really rekindle relationships with chambers of commerce, and as many as we can in great locations, because again, historically Walmart has that B2C connection, less so from a B2B perspective. So with launching the largest B2B initiative within Walmart, really wanted to rekindle those relationships or start new relationships with the chambers, saying like, hey, Walmart Business is here. We also support you in your mission of helping businesses thrive and grow. What better way to do that than to immediately make great connections with, in this case, with the East Orlando Chamber, find ways that we can better support, find ways that we can share initiatives, hop on webinars and podcasts together, and just help the business owners in the community grow. That's our goal. That's the Chamber's goal. And I think we're aligned, and it's been.
We appreciate it. We really do. We're anxious to have you guys there and be a part of this event. So, Caroline, I have one final question for you, and it's a personal question here, because it was 102 degrees when I came into this building this morning. Do you have any tips or tricks to help us with our energy efficiency at home and in business?
I have to tell you, it's huge, especially when you're getting indexes of 102. All I'm going to tell everybody is we do tell you to keep your thermostat at 78, right? Sometimes it's a little too hot. I am one to like to lower it, but I know I'm going to have to pay that bill. So I do it to be comfortable, but just think about it this way. Anything that has to change the actual temperature from its normal setting will cost you money. Everything from your air conditioning to your water heater to your refrigerator. So just making sure those items are in tip-top shape. Maintenance, regular scheduled maintenance. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're cleaning them out. A lot of people don't pull out their refrigerators and clean the coils in the back of the refrigerator because it's not fun, right? I get it. But, just maintenance will help. I got to tell you, I'm not one for spending too much time outside, but I wish I had a pool. But most important, try to stay comfortable. But your maintenance, that's going to probably be the number one, because when you get that power bill and you see that skyrocket, and it's something to have to do with one of your major appliances malfunctioning or not being maintenance, it's already too late, right? You already have one high bill, and you're probably in the middle of another one by that point. So just making sure your appliances are good to go and functioning properly.
That's great tips. Thank you for that. I mean, I'm one that's a proponent of having lots of fans moving. As long as I have air movement, I don't care if it's a little higher temperature inside. If I got a flow going and a breeze, I'm okay.
Well, and the other part is, if you're not in the room, turn the fan off. We have a saying with the silent bloodsuckers, right? Your anything from your chargers to your clocks to anything that's plugged in, your TVs that are off, all that stuff is still using power. So anything that you can try to minimize in that perspective, technology today, everybody, I have a Ring doorbell. It's still plugged in. All these different things are plugged in. So I'm not saying turn everything off, obviously, but anything that you can will help.
Well, thank you for those tips, for sure. Andrew, you want to wrap up this segment? We'll get on to our next guest.
For sure. I just want to say thank you to these wonderful sponsors. We're looking forward to seeing you on the 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. We will be there at the DoubleTree Hotel. So I am excited to have you, and want to just once again say thank you for sponsoring, and look forward to a great show and having you participate. So we look forward to seeing you there. So heading out from that way. Thank you. I think we need to give away another prize here. And
I agree.
If you haven't, what's the hashtag, Laura? Do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, it's EOCC BIZ Expo TIX. So it's EOC Biz Expo TIX TIX. So put that in, enter that in, That automatically puts you in for the drawing, and we'll have the machine come up and do a random spin to see who's going to win more tickets to the expo.
So enter that in now.
Yeah. If you're all right.
Yeah.
Gonna click that
Get your
draw
entries
button.
in. There's the hashtag. Get it put
If
in.
by chance somebody that's an exhibitor wins, you can always give them to your clients to attend. Invite your friends and clients. Oh, Jenny Moss. Yay, Jenny.
All right. Congratulations. Make sure that we've got your contact information so we can get these tickets out to you. It's a great great evening. There's plenty of food, beverage, people to meet, tchotchkes, prizes to win, even that bingo card of $500. So come on out. We look forward to having you. Bring a guest and have a good evening. My wife always calls it date night because when she knows where I'm working, and she comes out to join us and always comes back with a great bag of goodies. So we're looking forward to a fun evening. And Jenny, we look forward to seeing you come out.
Yeah, Jenny, come find us and say, hey, thanks for the tickets I won. We'd love to take a picture with you.
Absolutely. So who do we have up next?
We've got a couple of great guests of exhibitors that are going to be there. They're going to share about their exhibits and kind of their past experiences. So I want to bring on Jennifer with the Orlando Law Group. We have Nelson from Trustco Bank and TrustcoBank.com. And James from the co-owner of Hole in the Wall Drywall Repair. Let's bring our guests to join us on our panel discussion. Hello, everyone.
You're there.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, thanks for being here
Cheers.
with us. Cheers. Cheers.
Hello.
Hello. Well, we've got some experts on here of exhibitors, and we're so excited you can share a little bit of tips and tricks with everyone. I kind of introduce you and your company and so forth, but why don't we go round robin here real quick and have you share for us what you are looking forward most to this expo this year? And Jennifer, you don't mind, we'll go with you first.
Sure. The expo is always a great opportunity to see people that you haven't seen in a long time. One, it's a bunch of chamber members all in one spot, and it's hard for us to get caught up. It's a great reunion type scenario, so it's always fun for that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, you got to see friends. James.
You know, we love the expo because we always want to have our brand plate spinning. We always want to have the Hole in the Wall brand out there. And you are seen by so many different people, not just the visitors who are there, but like Jennifer said, the other expo members who are there presenting. So not only do we have the 146 other tables there with all of their employees that are there, but we have the hundreds of people that are going to show up to the expo. And we get to share our love for what we do as a company, and we get to show our love for our customers. So we love that.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it. All right. What do you got for me there? James
There he is.
There he is. That is you both. How about you, Nelson? What do you want to share with us?
Well, we're all there to network. I think that's the biggest thing to do, especially within businesses as well, to talk to every single business there, to talk to as much people as possible. So I recommend everybody coming on to the Business Expo because it's fantastic.
That's a great tip. Go ahead,
Laura?
Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew.
No. I was just going to kind of get in there. So let's just talk a little bit about kind of like a round robin. I think we'll kind of do a rapid fire, kind of spitball some questions at you and see what we've got. But tell us, what are you looking forward to most? And I'll just we'll kind of go around the horn. You want to start with Jennifer, and
Well, we just did that one.
Okay. Oh, what do you look forward to most? My bad. But anyway, about the leads. I'm sorry, I jumped off the wrong question there. What kind of leads? What kind of leads do you feel like you get from being an exhibitor at an event like this?
Well, I mean, one is everybody who is there. There's a lot of different exhibitors there that are always a good lead. So you can't forget to start there. But then, I mean, at the Business Expo, and I've been going for a long time, you get a huge cross section of people, from small business owners who don't really have the opportunity to meet a whole lot of people, or they don't know where to start. I think for us, that's a really good lead, because it's a chance to get to know people that have businesses in the community, but just don't reach out to the chamber. They don't think there's a place for them. So I think for us, that's a great sweet spot that we meet at the Business Expo.
How about you, Nelson?
I think the sweet spot is almost all exhibitors have a little raffle going on, or a little wheel spin, or a little game going on, and I think that's fantastic, and it brings everybody in to make it exciting.
Oh, there's a sample there. There's a picnic basket somebody had. I love it.
Yeah, Russell is raffling out a $50 gift card to Amazon, so come on down.
Come on down. James, what do you want to share with that and about the leads you get?
We get a ton of leads, and kind of echoing what Jennifer said, it's not just the people who show up to the expo, but it's also the other businesses that are there. Being able to network with like-minded people, over half of our business comes from business to business. And so being able to network with other people, you find people that you did not realize you could partner with. And all of a sudden now you have a new partnership with somebody that you can then be partners in profit with. If somebody has the need for, say, drywall repair, then it allows us the ability to kind of go in and work with them one-to-one. My team will be there. I'll be there. And so those are fun things to do to kind of get that networking bug out there.
Yeah, and I think that's a good tip there. If you're having a booth, have at least 2 or 3 people that's going to be manning the booth, so you can take turns of everybody going out, walking around and visiting the different booths, talking to people, networking, and also playing the bingo game, because everybody gets to play the bingo. It's just not the attendees, but everybody who attends this event can play bingo. So it gives you guys a chance to walk around. There's going to be lots of food and drink samplings as well. So if you have 2 or 3 people, you can always leave 2 people there, 1 person walk around and take turns, so you can make those business leads. I know with Hole in the Wall, I own a house. I kept your stuff in case I ever have a hole in the wall. I'm ready. I got your card there. Networking Jennifer. I've used Jennifer just this week for something personal. So you never know when you're going to need one of these people that are exhibiting that's going to be there. So for our newcomers, for new people that are exhibiting, who's never been to this event before, never exhibited, what advice would you give them to prepare for this event and being at the event? So let's start with James, if you don't mind.
Don't be shy. The advice is you have to engage people. They're going to walk by. They're going to want maybe take a pen or whatever giveaway you have or a business card. Say something. Don't be on your phone. Don't sit there and be distracted by something else. Don't have a mouthful of food. Be out there. Just don't be shy. Say, how's it going? How are you going to, how can I help you? And engage with people. Even if they don't need you right this second, they may need you. Everyone's got drywall in their home in Central Florida. So you have to engage everybody, and you want to be the top of the mind marketing. So when they need you, they remember you. So don't be stiff.
Great. Thank you for that. How about you, Nelson? What do you advise these new exhibitors?
To make your booth unique, or to have your name out there, make sure everybody can see your booth, and talk to everybody and everyone.
Yeah. Having a eye-catching things. You talked about the giveaways at the booths before. People have like a chance drawing for something, and that's a way you collect business cards. If you got a gift basket, wine, the gift cards you mentioned before, it's a way to collect business cards, but it's also a way to attract people to your booth and have that conversation as well. Jennifer, what do you have advice for everybody?
Well, especially if you're on the bingo card, people are going to come up to your booth. But I mean, this happens to everybody, that they kind of come up to your booth and they're unclear if they want to really engage with you, even though they're there. People are shy. So you got to take the opportunity when someone comes up to your booth to actually try to have a conversation with them. If you don't say hello, they'll just walk right on by, or they'll be like, oh, please sign this. And then, it's your opportunity to engage. So don't let an opportunity go away. Don't think it has nothing to do with you or your booth or how cool it is or whatever. People are just kind of shy. So they're there, take the opportunity and have a connection.
Yeah. And I would encourage you not to arbitrarily just stamp people's. Make sure if you're going to put a stamp on their bingo card that you give them a few seconds of your time.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I kind of have 2 tips of my own during this is business cards. Have plenty of them to pass out and have on hand. I think people underestimate how many you're going to need. We're anticipating about 500 people attending this event. So think about how much you're going to need there for collateral and so forth. I think another thing people forget to do is prep the other people that's going to be attending. Who else is going to be at your booth? Are they prepared ahead of time? Do they have all the information? You might have a new employee you're bringing out that's not fully knowledgeable of everything, but do they have the resources to get the knowledge? Do you have name badges for everybody? Are you branded? I think some of these pictures we've been bringing up here, you really can see the groups have the same shirt on with the company logo on it. Do you stand out? Nelson shared with that. Make sure your booth stands out. But being sure everybody's prepped ahead of time. This is not a suit and tie type event. This is definitely business casual.
Be comfortable.
Wear comfortable shoes. You're going to be standing for many, many hours. So, making sure everybody's ready to know what's going on and is prepped for here. Do you have another question for us, Andrew?
Sure. We talked about the business cards, but invite your clients. I think that's important. One is, if you are a connector, it's important to be able to connect to other people and provide them opportunities. So, are you looking to invite your clients or any of your clients or friends, family of the businesses? And that's what I'm just saying here is, and if you're going to have a special promotion, any of you want to share? I think we heard from Nelson, he's doing a $50 gift card. What do we else have that you guys are doing? Jennifer or James?
Well, we're going to be doing a good drawing as well. We're playing with a few ideas on having an interactive game with the guests as well. But with the raffle is going to be a $100 gift card.
Nice.
Yeah, and we have a gift card. We give away business consults. And then there's always some swag, some of the OLG swag that we get from chamber members. We always have a lot of swag at the booth. That's a necessary thing. So yeah, a few different things that I like that this year we'll have it at our booth and we'll be able to give it away from our booth. So we'll get to see who wins our prizes and take good photos with them. So I appreciate that's a new wrinkle that I think is really cool for this year.
And I love that consultation that you're giving away because that gives another engagement later past the event. It's not everything happening right there because you want that next step, and that gives you an excuse to have a next step. Or even passing out your prize, not to give it that night, give it the next day or the next week going, hey, congratulations, you won. Make a big deal on your webpage and your social media and say, I'll be by this day to drop it off, and then take more pictures. I think that's always a great way to continuing those conversations that you have and what's going on. I'm really curious of what you think about why should you attend this event if you're not an exhibitor or a business? Why would I attend if I'm just somebody that lives nearby? I own a home. I don't own a business. Why should I come to this?
Why would you not? I got to tell you.
Why wouldn't you?
It's $10 to get in, and unless you know one of us, and we might even slip you a ticket, one of ours. Show up. There's great activities. There's great businesses. There's food samples. Last year we had an alcohol sample. We had a vodka company there. I mean, there are so many great things to do there. It's a beautiful venue, and it doesn't take very long. And you're there for a couple hours, and you get to meet some amazing people. No, you don't know what you need, and you don't know what you need until you need it. And if you don't have that opportunity to meet someone like Nelson or someone like Jennifer, then you're going to be lost in the wind when it's time for you to have somebody to give you a hand.
Absolutely. That's great, James.
Creating that relationship. Why wouldn't you want to create that relationship for your future, for your business's future, or for yourself? Like if you own a home.
Yeah.
I mean, I get texts every day asking me if I know someone that does the strangest thing you could ever, like, I'm like, oh, milk a cow, sure. Like, what is the weirdest thing I've been asked to do? But I mean, if you go to the business expo, you are going to get a hole in your wall 100%. So you're going to need James. I mean, on Facebook, but like people are always asking for James or someone who does what James does. So if you go, you get those resources, but then you actually had a chance to meet the person or the owner or the person who's going to come out. I mean, there's no other way to do that Like those days are gone. So, I mean, anybody who has anything really, you need resources. And this is about 150 resources for you.
Yeah. Shopping.
Yeah.
One-stop shop. And like you said on that, you can Google search, but now you have that person, you meet that face-to-face and really makes that personal connection. It builds that trust factor because you're actually getting to meet the people before you might need them, and build your network is really, I think, one of the strongest things you can get out of that, whether you're a business or a homeowner. It just gives you a bunch of things that you can do, and also win some great prizes.
Well, look at Jen and I.
Giving away gift baskets.
Yeah.
You got it. Which will be different from this year. So we're going to keep them on the tables for folks to give away. So,
but they'll be gift baskets.
Lots.
Well, we're really looking forward to having all of you there and being a part of this. We appreciate your long-term commitment to being a part of this event. And that's so much appreciated. I think I'll ask one final question, Andrew, unless you have another one to go.
Nope, you're good to go.
I think it's we're going to have people there that are exhibitors that are not members of the chamber. My thing is, why did you become a member of the chamber, and what value have you found in it? I'll let whoever is ready to answer that jump in. Nelson's ready. Look at that go.
I'm always ready. It's the community, the family-based community, getting to know the local businesses. And I just lost my screen. Technical difficulties. My apologies. I'm back.
You're good. You're good.
Just getting to know the community, and there's like you said, creating that one-on-one relationship. Google is fantastic, but when you Google something, you're gonna get 1,000 responses. Getting to know that one-on-one, getting to know that owner, you can't beat that. You can't beat that at all.
Yeah, I'll chime in real fast. I agree completely, Nelson. And frankly, we want to do business with people that we know, like, and trust, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard for people to recommend Hole in the Wall if they have no idea or they don't trust us. And so when you're in the chamber, listen, you can be a member of the chamber and not be active, and you just waste your money. But you want to be a member of the chamber, you want to lean into it. You go to the events, you go to the ribbon cuttings, you meet other like-minded business people that you can learn from. And then when they're little salespeople out there for you. When, like Jennifer was saying, when someone needs something that pops up, you need to be the top of the mind for them to refer you. And the chamber is an excellent place to do that. And if you don't have a chamber, if you're not part of the chamber and you're in business, you're really missing out.
Yeah. I love that engagement part, because if you're not engaged, how are they going to know who you are?
Exactly.
You're just a name on a computer screen, but you don't have that human touch to it. Jennifer, you want to have the last word on this?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much joined the chamber the minute we opened our business and went in and joined a committee and knew no one, but just threw myself in. I mean, besides being a business owner can be lonely. It's difficult to be the boss. There's a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah.
There's every day is a challenge, no matter how awesome it is. So the chamber is your community. I mean, I have very good friends at the chamber. I've got business partners from the chamber. I found a husband at the chamber, you know. Yeah. At that very first committee meeting. But anyway, it's a community, and we need a community. We kind of lacked a community. So there's always someone, and we just have such a friendly, loving, great environment. So that's something that you really can't put a price on.
Well, I appreciate that. And just to give a plug for Jennifer, she is one of our past chairs of the board of the chamber, and she sits on the board with me as well now. So thank you for doing all your years of service with the chamber, Jen.
With pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you all. We are really looking forward to seeing you all out there in about 144 other businesses that will be represented. So we're looking forward to it. See some fun giveaways and have some fun that evening. It is just a great opportunity to be able to build your network and meet some great people and to find what you need. So,
and seeing everybody in 14 days.
Yep.
So thank you. Guess what, everybody? We have another prize to give away, Andrew.
We do. Yes, we do. We need you to, if you have not, enter in hashtag EOCC BIZ Expo, EXPO, that is. and TIX to win. So EOCC Biz Expo Tix to win, and we're going to draw a new one there, and then we'll wrap some things up here. So can we get a winner?
Need a drum roll. All right.
Jenny again.
This time.
All right, let's let it roll.
So, scrambling through.
Tisha again. Wow.
He won twice.
You're going to bring a party to this event.
I think they're going to redraw that
A
one.
redraw? Get everybody a chance to win. Debbie Mitchell.
Debbie, are you going to win that one, or are you going to give your tickets away?
She's giving her tickets away. Third time's a charm, right? Edith Duran.
There she is. So congratulations. We'll get your information there so that we can get you signed up, and we can email those tickets to you so you can bring those in and have you on the guest list and come on out and join us for a fun evening with the Business Expo. I do want to make a couple announcements with this. So for those of you that are attending, if they can bring up the screenshot here with the map for folks that are coming to join us that day, because you're not going to park at the hotel, and we want to make sure that you're aware of this. So this whole bunch of arrows, you're going to park over in the Lee Vista Promenade, which is on the east side of Cimarron Boulevard, over by the Marlowe's area, and there's you'll see signage all over. But if you do come to the hotel, if you're coming to attend, we want you to do that. We've got Kingdom Car Service, who is providing top-notch luxury car service for you to come back over to the expo. We're going to start running those vehicles starting about 3 o'clock. The expo starts at 5, but we'll have some for other folks and exhibitors that may need to carpool. And then we will run those cars till 8:30 to make sure everybody after the expo can get back to the parking area that are there. So if you're going to come join us and you're driving in, please park at the Lee Vista Promenade. If you drive over to the expo at the hotel, you're going to just see those the U-turns and the signage there to drive you back across the street. It's just a short jaunt, but we'd love to have you there and take advantage of our car services that we have. So I want to make sure people are aware of that. And I think we want to recognize some of our sponsors before we wrap things up here. And if there's another slide that we're going to share. There we go.
Look at all those sponsors.
We've got a great bunch of partners this year. We want to say thank you again to Walmart Business there for being our presenting sponsor for the East Orlando Chambers Business Expo. This will be August 24th, 5 to 8 p.m. at the DoubleTree by Hilton over near the airport in Lee Vista at 5555 Hazeltine National Drive. That is in Orlando, 32812, right off of 528 and Cimarron Boulevard. But we want to thank, Duke Energy, who's our bingo sponsor, Kingdom Car Service, if we can throw that up there one more time so I can read these guys off. And then to our other sponsors, Advent Health, Banky IT Consulting, Orlando Law Group, Urbander, Office Depot, Clear Channel Outdoor, WCF FM, and also PBS TV with that, WMFE and WMFV, DoubleTree. And we just want to say thank you again. If you did not win, you can scan that QR code right there, and that will put up for tickets that you can purchase. And then you can post something like the next slide with "you're attending."
Yeah, we need your help promoting this event and getting others to attend. So if you want to take a screenshot of that and post it on your Facebook or social media pages saying, I'm attending, why don't you join me, and get some other people to come out there. It is a great time. You're going to find a lot of resources, not only for your business, but for you personally as well. And we hope you're there, and we'd love to meet you when you're there. You'll see Andrew and I running around like crazy. Stop us and say, hey, we got to see your live feed. We'd love to say thank you for that and learn more about the East Orlando Chamber. We're happy to help you, but we're so excited about this event, and thank you for everybody for attending this evening.
Yep.
And Andrew, you get the final last word since you're the president.
So Final last words. Just if you're looking for work, come join us for the job fair from 11 till 2. We'll be there. So if you're looking for that, Roger is over that way. You'll see more on that with orlandojobs.com. You can find more information there and at eocc.org. And then everybody else that has joined us today, really appreciate your time and your support with the Expo, for your sponsorships, for your engagement, for your enthusiasm. Can't wait to see you all there. So I'm going to end it there. I'm running 11 seconds over and say, well, 24th. And,